What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the new Mickey Mantle. I have some gameplay footage from my stream, twitch.tv/MovieGamingTV, if you'd like to check it out. I do plan on recording more live comm gameplays here in the near future, so I'm going to get back into the swing of that hopefully here pretty soon, but we do have some stream footage, so you can take a look at this card and decide if you want to get this card for yourself. Now, be careful with these headliner cards. They almost always go down in value over time. They really don't hold their value very well, but right now Mickey Mantle is very elite. 117, 125 versus lefties. There's a ton of left-handed starting pitchers that I face as well. Cliff Lee, Tom Lavin, Al Leiter, Fernando. There's a ton of lefties, you know, Garrett Crochet. There's a ton of lefties that you face. That 117, 125 is super elite. I would like to take this card and I would like to platoon him with the new Grady Sizemore card. They would work very well in left field for me right now, but we're going to take a look at Mickey Mantle. Also in this gameplay, you are going to see footage from my new created pitcher, and that video, I think it dropped maybe 30 minutes ago or so on the channel. I show you exactly how to build out that created pitcher, everything, you know, the archetype, the perks, the grind, like how to do the grind fast, everything's right there. The glitchiest pitching motion in the game, that is uploaded on the channel now. But I wanted to bring you this video so you can take a look at Mickey Mantle, and again, like I said, I do plan on recording more live comm gameplays in the future, so let me know if that's going to be something you're interested in seeing. I'm just like excited to start recording gameplays again because I love recording gameplays. Voiceover Movie is in the building, and we are going to react to this footage here today from yesterday's stream. Mickey Mantle out there. We got our creative player at pitcher out there, and again, if you'd like to make the creative player pitcher, make sure to check out the video that will be linked at the end of this video. He is super dominant. I wanted to showcase him a lot in this game too, so you can see some of the different pitching combos. Here's going to be a dotted cutter on the outside. Just has that complete arsenal. You know, he's got the sinker, the cutter, he's got the circle change as well, the screwball and the slider. So he's really got two different pitching styles built into one. He has the sinker and the cutter, where he can just use that traditional sinker cutter that's so popular online, and then he has the screwball and the circle change, which basically makes him like Fernando. Then he has that release. You know, he just has that crazy release where it just pops out of his hand. I mean, watch this release. Like, look how glitchy that is. So difficult to pick up. Like, that almost looked like he was going inside and it was a cutter on the outside. So he is super glitchy. Make sure you check out that video that's going to be at the end. Trout up here 0-2. Again, my opponent is 31-5. This is on legend. He's just having a whale of a time. That circle change I did not spot well. Like, you almost want that circle change like spotted in the strike zone because it's so slow. I mean, we're talking like 95 to 97 on this cutter and sinker, and then you go with that circle change at like 68 to 71. Like, it's almost impossible not to be out in front of it. Chipper Jones up here. We're gonna go with the cutter, I believe, on the inside. He's gonna foul that off. 1-1 count. And now we're going to go to that screwball on the inside. That is just dotted 1-2. And then here we go to the circle change. I got a 99% accuracy on that. See how far in front of that pitch he was? I mean, this pitcher is just nasty. All right, here's Mickey Mantle's first at bat of the game. I'm leaving him in versus a right-handed pitcher because it is Roy Oswalt. Roy Oswalt only has 79 K per 9, which is just awful. Like, if you're playing on Legend and somebody comes out with a 79 K per 9, you're just so happy because you know you're gonna have a good PCI. And also, when you catch a break like that, that's a beautiful thing too. You know, the more breaks you catch, obviously it's going to make it so much easier to win. Here's another one too. We get the run home and we stay out of the double play because he loses it on the transfer. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, you start getting some breaks, you get 4 or 5 breaks, your opponent only gets like 1. Lots of times you're going to win when that happens. We're going to get a ground ball there from Jackie again. Like, he dove over it. Just re-watching this footage now, and that's another huge break. David Ortiz right back up the middle, and again, it's just, I just don't think Oswald's it, man. I just don't think he's it. When I'm leaving in Mickey Mantle, and you'll see Mickey Mantle in this footage versus a right-handed pitcher that has like normal good per 9s, it's way more difficult. Like I said, I'd love to like platoon the Mickey Mantle with that Grady Sizemore because that would be so much better. Just so he wouldn't have to face any right-handed pitchers, he could just face those lefties, which he has like those crazy stats, and just hold it down left with like 80 speed. That's like more than enough. Look at this play from Chipper Jones, parallel 5 Chipper Jones. If he's making plays like that, that's just like we're catching super breaks, because he's not the best fielder by any stretch at shortstop at that Silver. He's not terrible, but he also has cost me a game in the past, you know, just like kind of fumbling a ball or not getting to a ball. But when he makes a play like that, it's just so satisfying. He's got Steve Finley up here. We got him over the top of the circle change. Here's where the slider comes into play. So many people strike out on the slider because the sinker and also the cutter can be dotted, and you have to start your swing early. So when you start so early, you're just going to miss that slider on the inside. Here's my cap hitting. He has like 66, 68 power when he's hitting. And actually, Mickey strikes out in his second at bat of the game. Here is Chipper Jones. We're going to hit that one pretty good, but you can see in the feedback we were just a little bit under that one. So we're going to fly out to left field. Cap back on the hill. He's going to ground that one out weakly to Jackie. He really has not been making very hard contact in this. There's a cutter way on the inside, just swinging over the top. And now he's got Roy Oswalt up, and he actually put pretty good contact on that, but he was late on an 83-mile-an-hour pitch, so that's never good. Now we're back up. Mike Trout, I thought I got all of this one, blasted this one to deep center field, but it's going to stay in the park. It was a little bit outside of the zone. Now George Brett, I'm going to be using George Brett against righties. I'm going to use Troy Gloss against lefties. Gets a base hit there for us. Jackie deep to right field. Is it deep enough though? It is not. Mike Trout's going to make the catch. Now David Ortiz, that's going to find the outfield on a base hit. Those are really unfortunate if you're playing defense in that situation. Soriano is going to strike out though for us. And here is another strikeout for our cap. I mean, he's dominating some of the best cards in the game. Chipper Jones, though, does get a hold of this one. This is the first, like, really hard hit ball, and it's the top of the 4th. So he has gone through 4 innings as a relief pitcher so far. Really only one hard hit ball. We're going to get David Ortiz looking to strike out. After 4 innings, I do take the cap out. This is the point where I take the cap out. He will not pitch in the next game, but he will be fully charged for the next game after that. 4 to 5 innings is pretty much his limit, and then you can use them pretty much every other game. But this is perfect because we've gotten off to a 3-0 lead, and that's what we want to do in this game. Get that lead early with our cap and take advantage. Now Mickey Mantle, bam, to left field, and this is against a righty as well. So I feel like if you use him on All-Star or Hall of Fame, you're going to be in a much better position because he's going to have that bigger PCI versus righties. You want to platoon them like you're going to have to on Legend. Chipper Jones takes it deep to left field. I played this really small part because I do want to get rewarded when I play as much as possible. And Byron Buxton off the bench, pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 6th. Buxton has that breaking ball quirk, so he takes it out on a slider there, pulls it out to left field. He can hit some home runs. Here's Mickey Mantle's PCI on Legend. You know, you can see it's not very big at all. It's almost like the size of a pitcher, so it's very difficult to hit with. And I'm going to somehow get a base hit with him here. This is like the luckiest thing ever. You want to count the breaks I got in this game. Like, we got so many breaks in this game, and sometimes that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you can play really well, but you don't get any breaks and you lose, and sometimes you can get all the breaks plus kind of playing well. He hits a long home run there though with David Ortiz to get on the board. It's going to be a 6-2 ball game. Goes to deep center field for a home run there. A ground ball up the middle for Trouty here, top 9, trying to close this thing down. Trouty's going to try to steal Gary Sanchez with the arm. Gary Sanchez and Jimmy Fox, make sure you got that platoon running at catcher. Gary Sanchez is amazing at catcher. Showing off the arm there, but he's fantastic versus right-handed pitching, and then you just use Jimmy Fox versus lefties. And we're going to get Chipper Jones to strike out there. 2-0 count on David Ortiz. We're going to try to go up and away with this fastball. Dibble's fantastic too. You need to have Dibble in your bullpen. That's a great swing by David Ortiz. He was heating up with David Ortiz there though. Another dead center home run with David Ortiz. He's going to get another run across there. We're going up against Ronnie here though. 2-2 count. Top of the 9th. Here's the pitch, and he's going to pop that one out to center field. So we are going to get the dub. I do like this Mickey Mantle. I would recommend, you know, if you can get this Grady Sizemore, don't get him right now, but wait till Grady goes down that 30-40K. And Mickey Mantle's probably going to go down as well. If you want to get him in the short term, If you have a lot of stubs, put that combo together. But what's really nice is at the top of the lineup, we had Mickey Mantle and we had Chipper Jones. That's 125 power from both of them with great contact to start off the game. And that's a nice combo at the top of the lineup, especially versus all these left-handed pitchers that we face. So we get the dub here. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's a voiceover, and the voiceovers, they kind of suck compared to the live com, but I wanted to get this video out anyways, and I can't wait to record some more gameplays in the future. Make sure you check out that pitcher video. If you want to make this pitcher, check out the pitcher video. It's all right there for you. It's an entire blueprint on how to do it. It's pretty easy to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.